Disney Channel original movies. I grew up watching the Disney Channel original movies, and there's a lot of them that I like, a lot of them I don't like, but we'll get to that in another video when I talk about my top 20 favorite Disney Channel original films. For now, I'm going to talk about one specific film, and that's Zombies. Coming out in 2018, and with the sequel coming out this Friday, I figured it'd be apropos to talk about it now. So, I just rewatched this with my son the other day, or last night. I have the DVD. I know it's weird, you're 30-something years old, you're getting Disney movies. Well, I always liked the Disney movies. And Disney Channel original movies have been a part of my life since when they first started in 1997 with Under Wraps, which is the first Disney Channel original movie, or what they say is the first Disney Channel original movie. So, there's that. And so, Zombies is about a town called Seabrook, which is split in two after 50 years earlier. There was a lime soda leak that caused half of their population to become zombies. Zombies were given Z-bands, which allow them to behave like they're normal. Normal. So, and this has been 50 years. So, if the Z-bands work, and they make the zombies behave as if they are normal, then why do they still have to have the barrier? Why are they still split in two? It doesn't make sense. Other than fear. You know, they're afraid of the zombies. Is anything still happening? A malfunction, which we see in this film, but that's less of a malfunction, more of a zagrobaj. Well, that's not... No, okay. The camera. As the zombie would say. And we focused on two specific characters. One, Zed, who is a zombie, and Addison, who is a human. And you know the story. It's like Romeo and Juliet, they fall in love, but they can't be together because they're not from the same cloth. But Addison is harboring a secret as she has white hair that she cannot get rid of. She's tried to cut it, she's tried to dye it, nothing takes. So she hides it under a wig. And she's so afraid that wait a minute. So her wig had a dye job or what? Because you can clearly see that the roots are black, or dark brown, or brown. So I don't know, but. So, Addison desperately wants to be on the cheerleading squad, which is run by her cousin, Bucky. And Zed wants to be on the football team, but zombies aren't allowed to play football because people are mean. So, during an incident where Bucky tries to scare the zombies away by using sparklers during a routine at an assembly, Bonzo, that's this character here, who's the only one that seems to be freaked out by fire, runs off, toppling over a bunch of cheerleaders while Addison is flipping in the air. While this happens, Zed gets knocked down while trying to, hold Bonzo back, and his Z-band is hit and starts to malfunction, causing him to hulk up, and he goes to save Addison, and in doing so, he tackles a whole bunch of football players that go flying. Coach sees this, he saves Addison, and he's put on the football team. And I talk about Bucky because he's stupid or self-centered. I don't know what you would call it, but so the priority, the reason you have a cheerleading squad is to cheer on the football team so that they do better, right? Right? Well, Bucky only cares about cheerleading, the cheerleading part, not the football part. And when he wants to be the center of attention. So when the football team starts getting all the attention because they're winning, and specifically Zed getting all the attention, he gets pissed. He gets angry. He's like, no. He's like, and so he starts to sabotage. He wants to sabotage Zed, which leads them to messing with the Z-Bands, basically. Zed has Eliza, that's her, mess with the Z-Bands so that with his Z-Band, so that he can play football good, like he did when he tackled those one football players. But the cheerleading squad get a hold of Eliza's computer and hack into the Z-Bands, shutting off Zed, Eliza, and Bonzo's Z-Bands, causing them to freak out and turn into brain-eating zombies at the football game and just go nuts. There is, like, the character of Bucky is confusing because there is this moment where it looks like he may have a change of heart. And it's when Zed comes after him. Zed is like in zombie mode. Full zombie mode, comes after him, and he's going to attack him, and he stops, and he like holds himself down, and he pulls away. And you can tell from Bucky's face that he knows something's going on here. And then Zed is grabbed and taken away by the security or whatever. And then there's the song comes after this called Stan, because it's musical, because Disney. And during the song, Bucky seems conflicted about what he should do. And then immediately after the song, we cut to Bucky kicking everyone off the team who supports zombies. And he's totally anti-zombie. And I remember when I first watched them, where you get Addison saying that he's going nuts on anyone who isn't anti-zombie. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? You just showed he was conflicted. Why would you then go from him being conflicted to, no, fuck it, I hate zombies? Why would you do that? That's it confuses the people. And you think you got kids watching this, right? And they're like, wait a minute, I thought he was changing. Apparently not. And it gets even more confused because by the end of this, like, all the cheerleaders and Bucky at first is like, no, I don't want anything to do with this. And so the cheerleading tournament, or the cheerleading championships, they flop. They mess up, and people are saying get off the stage until Zed's little sister Zoe comes to the rescue. And so the zombies decide to team up with the cheerleaders to finish this thing off. Bucky says no first until Zoe talks to him, and then they join in, they sing the song, and they do the song or whatever, and yeah. And during the song, Stan Addison removes her wig, showing that her hair is white, freakishly white. I mean, it's a confusing concept because they don't want anything different, right? But you have different races like Mexicans, Chinese, Asian, I should say, African American, Caucasians, all together, but you only have vanilla ice cream. Okay, that only makes sense if everyone in the Seabrook are also Caucasian, but you have many different races there. So it's not, it's not like it's all white people, it's not. And so it's confusing how they would think that one little difference in someone would make them hate someone. Like, she pulls out her hair and there's like, oh. I'm like, what's the big deal here? What is the big deal about this? Her hair is white and cannot change. Well, your skin is brown and cannot change. Your skin is tannish for Asian, I don't know what you call it, and you cannot change. I don't want to say yellow because that's racist, but like, I'm just saying, you can't change the color of your skin. So why would they freak out about you not being able to change the color of your hair? I don't know. By the end of this, all the zombies, all the humans, they're all together. They're together. They sing in the reprisal of BAM, and they're all, hunky dory. So that's the end. But this is, and I'm going to talk about, I haven't seen the actual sequel yet, but I'm going to talk about the trailer for the sequel. Because it's conflicting. It's not even a trailer, it's a music video for one of the songs. And in it looks like there are two different cheer squads, and that Bucky's still going to be an antagonist, even though it's not necessary, because you show at the end that everyone is together. They're not against each other, there's no problems, nothing. And then even compound that with the fact that you don't need this conflict between the two factions anymore, because you're bringing in the werewolves. Because my thought was, okay, they solved everything in the end. There's no need to continue, because they announced a sequel. I'm like, there's no need to continue this, because you solved everything. Everything is fixed, other than where her white hair came from. So, okay, sequel, build on that. Be it all about why her hair is that way. Well, looks like we're not even going to think about that. Unless they do have like a subplot about it or something. I don't know. So, the trailers for the next one show werewolves. Okay, there's your conflict. The zombies and the humans are going to be conflict against the werewolves. But this music video shows that there's still conflict between the humans and the zombies. And I understand, a 50-plus year conflict isn't going to just resolve itself like that. But that's what it appeared to do at the end of the first one, is that it was all resolved and done with. And then they show us that it's not. That's why, if you're going to do a sequel, you got to do it right. Make sure you dot your T, or cross your T's and dot your I's, and got everything that works with the first one. By showing that there's still conflict. I've never seen the movies. I haven't seen the movie yet. I will. But showing that there's still conflict between the two, it eliminates everything the first one set out to do, basically. But I'll judge that when I see it. This one, in context of everything that happened, it's tied up, all nice and neat. It's a decent Disney Channel original movie. I will be doing more of these as the days go on, hopefully. But yeah, for now, Zombies gets, we'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10. Decent film. It's not bad. It'll definitely be in my top 20 list. Because even though I don't watch most of the current ones unless I'm with my son, it's still like, I want to kind of, especially if they release like a sequel to one that, let's just return to Halloween Town. Which I deleted my review for that, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. But still. Yeah. And the hair thing, I have my own theory. The mom in this movie, Addison's mom in this movie, is clearly wearing a wig too. So there's something going on. Either she has that white hair too, and that's where she got it. It's just hereditary on her mom's side of the family. Or, because it looks like she got a lot of makeup on too. What if the mom is secretly a zombie and had disguised herself as a human to fit in? And her white hair is a result of a human and a zombie copulating and creating a child. Just an idea. But yeah, the werewolves are going to be a bit of a problem, but I can't get over that music video still showing us that there's conflict when there shouldn't be. I don't know. But, yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. So, like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.